Hi, it's Dr. Matt Russell from VSON. If you're thinking about LASIK, in this video, I'll address the top 5 questions people ask about LASIK. One of the most common questions people tend to ask is, what's the recovery time? With LASIK, the recovery is rapid. Most people are able to get back to their daily routine the next day. The first 4 to 6 hours, the eye is irritable, watery, and gritty, almost the sensation of having an eyelash in your eye. At this point, the vision is like looking through a dense fog. You can already tell, however, that the focus has improved remarkably. The best thing to do at this point is to go home and go to sleep. That's why we do the treatment in the late afternoon or early evening. We'll give you a mild sedative, a sleeping tablet, to get you through the initial phase of healing in which the surface is recovering. After about 4 to 6 hours, the surface of the eye is healed and the eye is generally very comfortable. Overnight, the vision improves dramatically to the point that you can now see, drive, and do almost everything in your day-to-day life without glasses. Most people are amazed how quickly the vision has improved. Their eyes are generally quite comfortable, and the clarity of the vision continues to improve over the next 24 hours. Another common question is it permanent? Yes, it's permanent, and the goal is to have a LASIK procedure only once. 2 to 5% of the time, patients would benefit from a second correction called an enhancement procedure. This particularly occurs in patients who have higher prescriptions. There may be a small amount of undercorrection or, less commonly, overcorrection of the initial treatment, resulting in a small residual prescription. Patients typically have very good vision, in this case without glasses, but do not require glasses for driving. But performing an enhancement procedure would improve the vision to a level that was excellent in almost all cases. There's another group of patients who did extremely well after treatment, achieved excellent vision, but developed a small prescription gradually over time. There's about 10% of patients who go through treatment. In this case, for example, someone may have started being very short-sighted, achieved an excellent outcome, 20/20 vision, for example, without glasses, but over 2 or 3 years, they developed a small degree of short-sightedness again. This situation is fairly straightforward to correct. A patient would come back to see us, have an enhancement procedure, which is relatively straightforward to go through compared to the original LASIK treatment, and that would get their vision back to the original clarity that they had in almost all cases. A third question people often ask is, what is the difference between LASIK and PRK? PRK is the original laser eye surgery procedure that was the only treatment option available in the 1990s. PRK is still performed today in patients who have thinner corneas who are not suitable for LASIK. The chief disadvantage of PRK is its relative slow vision recovery time and the discomfort that occurs in the first 2 to 4 days after the treatment. LASIK became common after 2000, and it is now the most popular laser eye surgery procedure in the world, with over 50 million procedures having been performed. LASIK has some major advantages over PRK in that it has a much faster recovery time. The recovery is literally overnight and is much more comfortable than PRK immediately following the procedure. The results, however, of the two procedures, LASIK and PRK, when compared, are virtually identical. A fourth question people often ask is LASIK affordable? The average cost of laser eye surgery in Australia ranges from $2,500 for the fairly basic entry-level laser treatment up to about $4,000 an eye for the best available technology and an experienced surgeon. Whatever your budget is, you should ensure that you're having it done at a practice that's very transparent about their pricing. Affordability can also be handled through financing options. For example, some practices like ours offer 0 down payment and 0% interest for 24 months, which can make the procedure much more affordable on a monthly basis. If you look at how much you're paying for contact lenses and glasses over a 10-year period, it's about the same as what you would pay for quality LASIK surgery. Finally, a common question people ask is LASIK safe? LASIK is actually one of the safest, most successful, and most widely studied elective surgical procedures in the world. There are over 6,300 studies reporting on the results of laser surgery. Additionally, it has the highest patient satisfaction rate of any elective procedure. LASIK was approved 20 years ago by the FDA and in the US alone, over 50 million procedures have been performed. Moreover, if you look at refractive surgeons, the doctors who perform the surgery, studies have shown that they are 4 times more likely to have had refractive surgery than the general population, and they routinely recommend it to family and friends. If you'd like to see if you're a suitable candidate for LASIK or any other vision treatment that we offer, take our online self-test today. This 2-minute self-test will take you through a series of questions that will provide you with an early indication as to whether or not you're a suitable candidate for treatment.